Hi everybody, welcome back to another session of One English Academy. So today's activity is all about professions. As we know, there are different fields, sectors and different professions as well. So today we are at the batch Eclectics, and in this particular batch, we have got so many students where each student will support and portray a particular profession, and they will support their side and they will go against others. So let's kick off.
Myself Krish and I am favoring farmer.
Myself Umesh and I am going to tell you about lawyer that he helped to people.
This is Samarth Pathania and I am supporting civil services.
Hello everyone, myself Sanskriti and I am supporting artist.
Hello guys, myself Ritesh Shana, and I believe that without engineers nothing is possible in this world.
Hi everyone, and I am supporting politics here.
Hi everybody, this side Gaurav and I am supporting teachers.
Hi there, Lavanya this side, and I'm supporting business person.
Hi everyone, I'm Priyanka and I'm supporting doctors.
Hello everyone, Harshit here, and I'm in cosmologist.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. So let's do it. So who would like to start this discussion first? All right, perfect. Samarth.
Well, what do I believe? That being a civil servant is the best profession and going in civil services is the best profession. Because if we talk about the IAS officers, the best profession in the civil services, so IAS officers are having their family as a whole district. And they deal with the whole district, and when they do everything fairly, then they become the whole district become as the family of them, which is so much satisfying. Even if we talk about the lifestyle of them, then it is also like a king, because there are 5 to 6 cars standing in front of their car. They are standing in front of their home, and even they are given a very big gigantic home that clearly shows that they are having the lifestyle like a king. Moreover, the civil services officers, the civil servants provides motivation to the people that never give up, because we have seen that there are many people who clear the exam of civil services after 5 or 6 attempts, and they provide motivation to the people that yes, we should never give up.
So I believe that being an artist is the best job because I always listen to a quote that trust your talent. No matter how bad you are in studies and how low you score in your studies, but when you have talent, you know what to do ahead. And there are so many influencers in our society, not based on their studies, on based of their talent. They showed everyone yes they can do it. So I believe artist is the best job one can do because it's just not their talent, it's their interest what they want to do. So I believe artist is the best job.
In this generation, everyone want to become doctor, scientist, but the best choice is the lawyer who help a person to clear his life. If a person is having any problem, is suffering from any problem, a lawyer is only one of him that he can help to the person. There are so many cases in the Delhi, in the India. You all know that fight takes place a lot. Everything takes place a lot. But who can solve this problem? IS? No. Sometimes they don't. So I think that the lawyer, those who are, they can solve the problem of the people and of the society.
Okay, I believe in this incredible journey of this life. It is necessary to fulfill our stomach. If we are not able to fulfill our stomach, so there is nothing. There is no need to be a scientist, a IS officer, or a teacher. It is I think useless if you are filling your stomach, then only you are able to live. Otherwise there will be no meaning of your profession or your life.
In this world of, you can say, changing world and increasing technology day by day, being a scientist is the best profession you will get, because being a scientist you don't only earn the money. You even tell others how smart you are and how you are changing with the changing environment. As the technology is improving, technology is increasing, there are many products that come with technology as well. There are many food as well. And being a scientist is his job to discover everything that is possible being a good, you can say, being a new species of plant, making new products and anything that is edible to us, and making change in our environment so that our environment will be more suitable for us for living. And the scientists not only provide these kind of things, there are many things that are being provided by a scientist. The all things you see, you are surrounded by, this all comes under a scientist. Even in every, you can say, in every food, behind every food you see, there is a scientist. A scientist is needed everywhere, in every form, so that everything will go good.
Okay, we all know that human evolution has been going on from last millions of years, and it has been a very important propaganda for all of us right here. Doing research over universe and cosmos is a very big part of our own life. Doing research over universe will help us to know about the life and the new planets as well. A cosmologist help all this world to let know about the curiosity that has been taking place in the universe, and that is one of the most important thing we are needed right now, because it has been 14 billion years till now our universe has created and our earth is here, and it has taken a lot of or millions of years that is taking this earth into a very different planet. Means it, as humans evolve, as well as this earth evolves, and sometimes we can say that human race or humans are growing way more faster than anything else, so we need life in other planets as well. To doing research over cosmos and universe, it will help us to know about the universe more widely, as well as we can know about the other aspects like multiverse, omniverse, and others too, which will help this world and these people to live and doing human race into the next generation as well.
Okay, so according to me, one of the best professions is doctors, because they are the lifesavers. Before any profession, before any person, there comes your life, and it is actually one of the most important aspect. See, doctors are the ones who save our lives, and they play a major and crucial role in our whole world. So that's why doctors are given they are given the position of God. They are considered as God and even worshipped in many areas. So I find the doctor profession is one of the best professions, and also is really highly paid. Okay, I personally believe that being a business person is actually so much profitable, and that actually shows your ability. As we all know that a business person has gone through so much hard work, and we actually need to do so many things, like getting the business idea, that what would be the actual right idea to choose for our business, and then working upon it, and then taking that business into a level that is actually a very big deal. So I personally find here that at that point of time, that actually shows your ability, that what actually a business person can do. So that is why I actually support this business field.
What I believe is that every profession, other professions can give you salary. Other professions can give you like some money, but they can't give you the proper life. I feel that being a teacher is something totally different, because a teacher plays the most vital and a crucial role among every profession. Since childhood, we all have different mindsets, that I want to become a army officer, I want to become a doctor, I want to become an engineer. But how they get these things? They are motivated just by teachers. We all get the ability to chase our dreams just because of teachers. And that's why I feel that being a teacher is very important, and it is totally different.
what do I believe that being a politician is the one of the best job you will do, because you will get the opportunity to serve your nation and to help to the development of your nation. So it is going to be the like positive impact to leave over the country, because you are devoting yourself into to develop your nation and all. So I think being a politician is one of the best job you will do for your country, for your citizen.
We are able to enter into the deepest point of the earth, that is Mariana Trench, just because of the help of the engineers. We are entering into space just because help of the engineers. I'm not telling you that how great engineers are. I'm just trying to explain the importance of engineer, which generally people don't realize. They use social media, Instagram, they use their automobile, they live in a huge, humongous structure, but they don't realize that who made that, who made it possible. Humans, they manifest something which is 100 years ago wasn't possible. Who made it? Who made them manifest that? Just because of engineers. We do a lot, we contribute a lot, but still we suffer a lot. But despite of that, we have knowledge a lot. So I believe like engineer is a very enthusiastic and one of the best platform you can actually choose in your life.
See, I believe that not every student are excellent in their studies. Not every student can do the best of themselves. So that's what they have talent for. Through talent they can actually show themselves in different fields like dancing, singing, being a painter. Everything comes under an artist, and being in the artist is one of the most happiest job a person can ever have in his life, because it's not something related to learning, to revise something, to actually mug up something. You need to just feel the things and you just need to continue it. It's just what artists do. So among being an engineer, you need to learn, revise and see so many things, physics, chemistry, and it becomes so difficult for a student to do these things. Being a teacher, you need to do so many things, B.Ed, and you need to do so many studies, and it's somewhere difficult for other students to pursue in these things. So that's what their talent is for, and if they will go in their talent, they can actually prove themselves a better version of themselves only.
What I believe, Miss Sanskriti, that you are telling that engineers doesn't have any worth. You are trying to say that, but you are forgetting that each and everything in this world designed by engineers only. If we talk about automobile, Lamborghini, the famous car, the Bugatti Chiron and the Pagani, these are all designed by engineers only. They are made by engineers only. If we talk about the humongous skyscrapers, structures, bridges, flyovers, they were designed by engineers only. So they are the greatest artists. So don't tell that engineers doesn't have any worth in this world.
See, I'm not saying or disrespecting any of the fields. Just I'm saying that not every student is best in these type of things in learning. So they need to trust their talent. This is what I'm saying.
Education is something through which you can change the world. And this is something that is showed by the civil servants. Because civil servants are that much educated that I don't think that anybody sitting right here would have that kind of profession. Because if we talk about the civil servants, the people who serve our country, they through the UPSC, through clearing the civil servants exam, you can even go to the army officer, you can even go in the Indian Navy, you can even contribute to the nation by being an officer of district, and you can even become a police officer. And this all you can do by becoming a civil servant. You can get that much education by being a civil servant. And the next thing is that civil servant is something, if you clear that test, then you can get a lot of fame. You can get fame just like that. Because a person who is interested in civil servants or the person who is not interested in civil servants, that person will for sure get to know about the person who has cleared the exam. And likewise, the person would get famous. And that is why I believe that this profession is the best profession.
If you guys have luxury cars, if you guys have luxury homes, it's all your facilities, not any profession. Second thing that Priyanka stated, that doctors are the one who save the life of the person. Yes, somewhere she is right, but it depends on the situation that a person is suffering from which condition. A doctor can take life of a person and a doctor can save a person. Second thing, if you have to live in this world, So what you have to do, guys? Do you want money or power? You want power. And lawyer is having more power than everyone because he just learned the law in the graduation. He just learned the so many about laws that if anyone make you fool, you guys are going to become fool. But if I become a lawyer and you are going to make me fool, I can make you fool because I have suffering from my graduation that I can tell you. See, as Gaurav stated one more point that from your profession you are going to get salary. You are very much right, bro. Because if a person who wants to earn more money, he can be only businessman, not any profession. If you are going to become a teacher, you will get 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh, 150. That you can just fulfill your stomach, but not can complete your facilities. Second thing, if I talk about lawyers, as I'm saying again and again, lawyers are the best. Lawyers are the best.
Okay, I believe, as Mr. Umesh said, that money or power, to live a life, money or power is important. I think they both are not important. Food is important to live. Because like how you can live your life by food only, how you can survive after life, these all things come, the race of life and all the success. And like let's compete with Miss Prinka, that she stated that doctor are the lifesavers, but who creates life? How you can survive, how you can survive by the food only. And there are some of the doctors, there was a case in Delhi that there are some of the doctors who stole the body organs even from the body. And like let's take an example of Albert Einstein. After his death, the Thomas doctor has like stolen his brain. I think like these are the doctors who are like very useless. Even there is one politician among us, and that like as you know that in India, politician, how much like how much illiterated they are. They talk like they makes really they how they get fame by talking about religious, by going into controversy. I think that these all professions are like very much useless.
You all stated one after another thing, and you said that some even said that studies are important. Well, if you would like to know, so all the studies you get is just because of the science, the experimentation, the observation of the scientist. They are all things they make. Even you can say in the science there are chemistry, biology, and physics, all just because of the science. Even if in the history, you get to know about your history just because of the scientists, how they find and all that stuff, how they find those things with the help of their observation, how their experimentation, and how old that thing is. Just because of the science you find about all that stuffs. So I think that being a scientist is the most important thing.
Okay, I do agree with Vikas here, because science is something that holds everything around this world. Because I mean that in this universe, if anything is happening, it's just because of science. No doubt in that case. Here, Mr. Samat mentioned a point that education is very important, and no doubt it is important. And you also mentioned that here, like in this class, you are one of the most educated person. I totally disagree with you. Here, cosmologists and scientists and engineers are here who are ruling over this world. The world is running just because of them, not just because of the IS or the civil services jobs, because these are the things that works to rule over the nation. But we all are here to rule over this world. And let move to the doctor as well. No doubt you all are living in 21st century. In this century, people are so much selfish. If you are in government hospitals or in private hospital, we all know the conditions. In government hospitals, they are very worthless, and very cruel condition is there going on. And same goes with private hospitals, that they want a lot of money from that. So as you told that doctors are the good, no doubt in that case. But here I want to say that in this country, doctors are not here by the profession, not there by the profession. They are working for only money, and that is the worst case I have ever found. You are living in India that is very much cruel for this world. As I want to ask you which doctor you are. I'm asking you.
See, I have chosen a profession as a whole. It's not some sort of type. So it's as a whole a doctor.
I think in doctor there are a lot of types.
So
You are divided into lot of sectors. As a brain doctor,
I know that.
as a chest
But
doctor.
I'm talking as a whole. I already stated.
How much you earn?
See, I'm representing a profession. So it's not me myself.
No, I just wanted to ask if you are representing. I gave you a scenario about this country, that what is going on in government hospitals and private hospitals. What do you want to say about it?
See, I would say that you're talking about the facilities there. It's not about the doctors. And if you talk about the doctors, so they are well educated and they have spent their years and years. They have spent their 10, 15 years in only studying and, taking that.
I'm not asking that. I'm asking that you are working as a profession by doctor. Now your duty is to take care of the patient. But if we talk about this country, the senior doctors takes too much time, approximately 2 to 3 months to come. That's the worst case, right? And the situation is very worst in this country as well. So what do you want to speak over that?
See, if you are talking about the government and the private hospitals, as you stated, so I would say due to a lot of rush and due to overcrowding, this situation happens, and it is not our responsibility. It is the higher authorities' responsibility. The government, they should create some, they should actually create some laws or policies regarding this, so that this issue can be resolved, and we as doctors are doing our best to save the patient's life. It's not, nobody wants to kill anyone else. Everyone is trying their best. So it's not about they are ill treated in the hospitals and all. It's actually, they are actually treated well, but due to overcrowding and all these situations, there comes a problem.
Okay, the wrong statement was given from the Chris that if you have to live in a life, there is no need of money and there is no need of money and there is no need of power. See, bro, I'm saying to you, if you have 2 bodyguards with you and no one can abuse you, no one can target you because you are the powerful man. Same with lawyers, they are the powerful. Second thing that he told that without farmer nothing is here, means they grow the crops for eating us. It is the duty of farmer, guys. It is the duty of farmer because the government give money to them. That's why they grow the crops, right?
Wait. I want Krish to actually reply.
I said that Master Umesh has told us many facts and all. So I think that these facts and all are totally incorrect, invalid, because nowadays we earlier we stopped sending tomatoes in the market. You know that how much the rate was there of tomato. There was so much crisis. Now we are not sending onions. You can see 90 rupees kilo, kg. Sorry, that onions are there. So I think that to live a life, I think the bodyguard one example was the worst example I have heard right now. So I think that growing grains, eating them are more helpful. Even do you know, in from India 36% of the grains and grains come to the world. And if we will stop sending grains now, you all will be died. There will be no value of teacher or scientist or artist.
Okay, here I firstly want to reply about Garima, that she stated a point that the politicians actually, help the country to grow. They actually work for our country. But I personally find that here the politicians are the one who are so selfish, who always think about their own self, not about the country. But if we talk about a business person, that person would always think about the country, and actually they are working for their own self, but that somewhere actually makes a difference in our country's economy, that helps the country's economy to grow. And right there, as Umesh stated a point, that a lawyer is having the power and the money. So bro, if you are aware about it, the mostly billionaires of the countries, they are just the businessman. And at this point of time, you even can't say that the lawyers are the one who are actually competing the business persons. So right there, that is completely so illogical to speak this, that a lawyer is having more power and more money, that authority that actually a businessman doesn't have.
Okay, so as Ms. Lavanya stated that point that politicians thinks about themselves only. So it's not like that always. Like the proper facilities we are getting just because of the politicians only. They are just giving the 100% to develop our country, because we have seen we can say the in a big amount, like we can say that there's a lot of development in each and every sectors we have seen right now, just because of the politicians, because they never think about themselves. They are just serving their country and they are hired to just to do that. Well, if I talk about the business person who are doing the business, they are just doing for their profits only, not for the economy and all.
Don't you think that actually gives a difference in the country's economy? And if you're saying that they're hired for working for the country, but we doesn't see that drastic change that actually they can do, but they're not doing that. Because if they would be doing that, so India won't be living just in 2023. They would be having much facilities that would be that facilities which actually will be there in future. If they would have work, so that facilities must be there. But there is nothing like that. There is so much poverty. There are so many things in which sectors we need to work.
Yeah, so here I'm not to tell you that to dominate all the profession. It's like every profession have its own worth. It's important in its own way. Here I'm to tell you that why engineering is so important, because in the country like India, engineers are criticized. See, like what I think, like in every corner you might find engineers. If we talk about the street vendors, he might be an engineer. If we talk about a shop owner, he might be an engineer. But don't forget, the biggest IT firm, if we talk about the biggest law firm, or if we talk about like the biggest MNC, they are all are engineers. And if we talk about the world's hardest subject, like structural mechanics, fluid mechanics, and thermodynamics, they belongs from engineering field only. So don't ever forget that how much difficult it is to become an engineer. Just appreciate that there are engineers around you and they know the technical things that they can help you.
You might know about the world's biggest artists we are having, BTS, Blackpink, K-pop idols. They have so much influence and power within themselves. They can actually change one's decision of anything. They hold so much power now in the generation. As a lawyer said that he is having the most of the power. So he is totally wrong. I believe his power only works in court and in these type of areas. But when it comes to artists, they can influence and can change the mindset of a person, that they can do anything. Our artist is the one. A dancer, a singer we are having, a painter we are having, they all comes in the artist, and they all influence people to the core that they can actually do anything for them. And the biggest example we are having are BTS and Blackpink in today's world. They can actually change one's mindset to you can't believe. So I believe here he said was totally wrong. And if you talked about money, so there are so many fields which actually provide such a good amount of money that this is not a talk about money. If you are a famous artist or famous person, then you can have more money than a lawyer or than any of the other field.
Well, Mr. Harshit, that as you are saying about space researcher, you are a space researcher. So in 1972, some of the images were sent to aliens. Can you please tell me that how many images they were?
Not to the aliens, let me just let me just clear you. We are searching for the life and the existence of life in other planets or in other galaxies. As we all know, there are more than 2 trillion galaxies present on this universe. So it's not a piece of cake to research over those 2 trillion galaxies and finding life and the existence of the life. We don't know about the technology, we don't know about anything. And if NASA has sent the images, which was I find 52 to 72, so maybe it was just a rumor that was there to just misconcept this world. It's a kind of matrix you are in, but we are not, because we know the reality and we know the truth.
I think that you are just trying to change the topic because you told that what we all know. And I think that you have divided that with 2 because the total number of images were 115. So I think you have divided that by 2. I think that you should be a mathematician. So I would say that you are just trying to change the topic, and NASA has even clarified that what kind of images they sent to the another galaxy, to the another universe.
All right, thank you so much, everybody. That was so nice of you. I could see you people shared all the possible wisdom you people carried with yourself. But at the end, I just want to end it with a very necessary quote, or you can say a very necessary note, that each work, each profession needs the respect. As it was mentioned by Ritesh, that each profession have their own importance, right? So at the same time, I think we all believe it together. It was just an activity which we all had, and you did very well, as it was your task to favor your particular profession. But deep inside yourself, I myself know this thing, that you respect each and every profession, and maybe you people have decided and chosen something to be something in the future, right? And just on behalf of your choices and desires, you people decided one profession of your own choice, and it was just a part of an activity. So guys, I hope you all also enjoyed this activity all together with the Arborians and the Eclectics, and stay tuned with us to get some more information and some more great activities with us. Thank you so much.